guys, welcome to another episode of Friday Night Game Night. I'm Mike.
I'm Woody.
And today, we're finally going to introduce the guy we've been talking about. He's just ahead right now. Well, we've been talking about this, our good friend Eric, for a very long time now. We've been wanting to get him on here.
To show everyone his skill in Tetris.
And as well as Super Mario World, DuckTales.
And tonight he's gonna slice us off a little bit of Tetris skill.
Mm-hmm.
Tetris. What do you say there, Eric? How much do you love Tetris?
Tetris takes me back to being a very small child in the mid to late 80s, before there was an option to halfway drop a piece, as you can see going on the screen right now. Back in the day, we would play on my father's black and white Mac computer.
Wow.
And when you pressed down, it was down.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
It was right or wrong, that was it. That was gospel.
Dang.
And this came out, and it was a gift from my aunt, and she told me this is going to be way different than what you played on the computer. And I put it in and I said, no, this is pretty much the same game. The only difference being that drop.
For me, my first introduction to Tetris was Game Boy. I think there's a lot of people...
Throw me right to the wolves?
Right to the wolves. There's no easing in Friday Night Game Night.
Nope.
This was my music of choice. And I never messed around with the Dr. Mario style where they'd have stuff preset when you started. And just for the fun of it, we'll start right from the beginning. So I have been playing other versions where up will drop. The fast way, that doesn't happen. You can't store a piece.
Now,
so it's going to be a little slow to start.
You were talking about how you played Tetris on the Mac, right?
Yes.
Would you consider that to be your favorite version of Tetris, or...?
No, that one was... It was actually... It just seems like it was much, much faster. You'd go levels 0 through 8, 8 being the hardest, of course, and it was much more intense. You didn't have the flexibility of not fully dropping a piece, storing anything, and plus, I was just a little guy. My dad and his good buddy would play and rack up the scores, so there was pressure
to succeed.
Keep up, and I'm just a little kid.
Mine was Game Boy, my first introduction to Tetris. That's my favorite version.
I actually, I don't play it too much because now it's a little bit on the pricey side, but I did have the Tengen version for a little while.
We did play that on the Sega Genesis Mini, Tengen version of Sega.
Notice how he goes for the gambit.
He's not messing around.
No.
This one's pretty generous. See, this is the first difficult choice of the round.
Ooh.
Here's the second. I'm not much of a T-spinner. Every once in a while I'll throw one in there, but my game's more... go for the Tetrises, I think is the proper term. And then you'll see as I get going what I do. There's really no name for it. It's just more...
It's just all skill.
Solve the problem. Critical thinking.
When I mentioned in our Columns versus Tetris on Sega Genesis episode, I actually liked Columns a lot more than Tetris.
I didn't play Columns until I was probably in my 30s, and I can't say... So right here, I know that this piece here isn't going to screw me over and leave the hole open, so that's kind of how I fix the issues. So I played Columns way later. I had some difficulty figuring it out, and I just thought that it kind of lagged because there's one Columns, there's
Super Columns,
maybe 2 dozen Tetris games these days.
To this day, I mean, Tetris.
Well, there's 2 Columns on Game Gear, Columns and Super Columns, and that's where I learned. That's where I played Columns on my Game Gear.
We'll keep it extra low for now because it will get crazy.
But I would play Columns until my batteries died.
I'll say that, I hope to do this actually on a playthrough sometime, but I love Tetris Effect Connected. I think that's a really good Tetris. And it does all the stuff you were talking about, Eric. You can hold on to pieces, you can shoot them right down.
Yeah, so as you know, I haven't been able to play a lot of games as of recent, but there was one morning where I just happened to wake up at 5 a.m. and I threw here's another one, so it still keeps me safe.
Oh.
You wake up early and you hey, the kid ain't awake yet. And I ran downstairs, threw it on because I knew that this is a tough one. Where was I? So the appeal was, hey, get down there, play the game. And I did for a while. And
Nice. And were you just able to like shoot out a couple lines of it, or?
Yeah. Yes. Sorry.
No.
Difficulty started.
We've been talking about you playing Tetris for a long time. We expect a performance tonight. And
ADD.
so far, you have not disappointed, my friend.
You know what I wish we recorded?
What?
That night we all played, what was it, the N64 game, the wrestling game on,
Oh, that was a good time. Well,
Mercy.
Well, I mean, I think we've talked about this. A little backstory for the Friday Night Game Night family. Friday Night Game Night originated with me and Eric.
Yeah.
I was his roommate a few years back, and, so good. So good.
That's where I got the idea from.
Yeah, and every Friday night, we'd invite the boys over, play some video games, and it just, like, became its own thing. And I like to think that it carries on the spirit of that.
That's why I wanted to call it that. But we were playing No Mercy. We were doing the Royal Rumble match. Eric was eliminated. He was,
Mark Henry?
No, Mark, you were Stone Cold, and Mark Henry... So what happens when you get knocked out?
Mark
you still
Henry
control.
must have been doing a lot of cardio
Yeah.
before this match.
He was the computer was chasing you around. Mark Henry was holding the steel steps, chasing you around. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh man, it's a tricky one here.
Dang.
Oh boy, I don't know if I'm coming back from this. It's almost too slow at this point.
Too slow.
It's possible I should have started a higher level. Well, back to what we were talking about with effect was, of course the 4 comes now. I didn't think I had any chance of getting a 4 here. The effect, so that morning that I got up and started playing it, it was a whole different ballgame. It was more about the music than the game. It took me a little while to get going with it and figuring it out, but I did enjoy it. And there's multiple aspects and ways to play it, which was even better. And
I do like
talk myself out of that.
The music, it's got a good like vibe to it. You know what I mean?
That could be our part 2.
Very positive, wild music. Don't blow this.
Tetris.
So that's just it. I mean, you can freak out and go nuts. You pick the music that works best for you,
And just keep going.
that's it.
You're killing it, dude. You're going right to the brink, and you're coming back every single time.
And the best thing to do would be lean heavily on one side. Like, as you can see, like, if the music starts going nuts, it starts going nuts.
Well, the music kind of like gets you.
Can still just keep dumping
it pumps
stuff
you up, too.
on one side. Yep, see, like right here, if I get that one over, this one here, it's a clean play. It's not going to screw you over. This one here, another clean play, boom.
Nice.
Gets rid of that line fully. If you can position them right, they'll do their job. This one here, same. Just to get rid of that. Wow, that was a gift.
Oh, look at
So we're almost
back to the bedrock, pretty much.
Yeah, what level are we on?
You are on level. Oh,
So I can't keep track of that or drink my beer while.
8.
So like right here, if that line was full, that would be another clean play. Ah, don't want that. There's nothing for that one. Eesh. Alright, we're starting to move now. Yeah, we're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, maybe it for this one.
Dang.
Well, we
Still.
got the last level on a top score.
Oh, and look at pretty big rocket. You want to give a go on it, Michael?
Not at all. I'll let you do it. I'll give it a try.
There we go. It's Tetris, man.
Yes.
Come on.
I recommend starting around 4 or 5. We're all past the point of
But
this beginner stuff.
Ab.
Oh god.
All right, here we go, Mike. She's so scared.
You got the triple pink to start.
Oh. Not too much. You just
Gotta take your time.
Slide it in. There it is.
Alright, I'm done.
He's going for the single line.
Yeah, all single lines.
Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race.
Nice. Now, have you guys ever played Tetris Attack? Or a version of Tetris Attack? The Japanese version of the game is Panel de Pon.
Is that the 3D SNES, or is that Tetris?
Well, Tetris Attack was Super Nintendo. Then a different version of it came out called Pokemon Puzzle League. That was for the N64, I believe. But I think it also came out for one of the handhelds as well. It's funny because like when it came out in the States, they attached a Tetris name to it, even though it had nothing to do with Tetris. But it's still a very solid, fallen block, solve problems kind of game.
I can't recall if it's what I'm thinking of, but I remember one came out, and I remember commercials when we were kids with a 3D looking Tetris, which seemed
Oh, okay. So what I think
Tetris Blast.
I think you're thinking of Tetris Sphere.
I don't know if I've ever heard that name.
Tetris Sphere came out for the Nintendo 64, and it is what you think it is, a 3D Tetris.
Oh, Sphere. Okay,
Sphere,
I
yeah.
thought I heard it F-E-A-R.
Oh, Tetris Sphere? Yeah, it's a survival horror game involving blocks going down.
Tetris Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going to take this time, by the way, to tell you, the Friday Night Game Night family that's been with us so many years, which we love and cherish, that I've joined Twitch, and I'm streaming now.
He does hot tub videos.
Hopefully by, and if you want some bath water, let me know. I'll start selling that shit. But until then, I'm fine-tuning it. Hopefully by the time this video drops, I'll have it more, down pat. Until then, my handle is Mr. Bill 978, all one word. And I will start to, I'm thinking of doing all the Mega Man games. There's not enough decent Mega Man videos on the internet, so I realize I have to make them.
You'd think with Mega Man collection
Well, I have it on my. I got
on X, there'd be more.
I have 1 through 11 on my PC. Not only that, but also all the Mega Man X's. I didn't get the Mega Man Battle Network games. I love Mega Man, but I never played those. They just didn't interest me at all. I'm getting a lot of 2s.
Dang.
Mega Man was tough to stomach once it got to 64 on PlayStation.
Some people like Mega Man Legends.
I do. I like Mega Man 64.
I rented it. Not bad, but it wasn't my Mega Man.
Yeah.
If that makes any
It
sense.
felt
you know?
like it played like a shitty Wolfenstein.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. Well, it was more like a dungeon crawler game. And plus, like, it had, well, initially, it had nothing to do with the Mega Man that we know, you know what I mean? Apparently, it takes place in the far distant future or some shit like that.
In a land far, far away.
Right, yeah, and he doesn't even wear a helmet. It's like, dude. Mega Man without his helmet is like Superman without his cape. Sure, he's still Superman.
Still is,
Okay.
sucker.
level.
I know.
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, fellas.
I never did the research to see if starting at level 4 versus level 0, if your first, 0 through 10 or 0 through 40 lines were more points on 4. But it seems like it should be.
This just shows that I'm doing a good job, and we'll leave it at that.
Nice.
Any other similar games
To this,
you can come up with that were worth playing?
well, we talked about columns. Well, actually, I don't know if you consider it worth playing, but Dr. Mario does have its fans. Personally,
I don't hate it.
yeah, right, yeah, I mean,
It's no Tetris.
no, God, no.
Kirby's Avalanche comes to mind, especially with the Tetris Puyo.
Never play Wario's Woods. That game be louse. Sorry, Wario fans, but that game does be loud. Uh-oh.
What about Yoshi?
Yeah, I never played that, and it's like...
Yoshi's Cookie.
No, there's different ones. I think it's just Yoshi.
Yeah, it's just called Yoshi.
You're swapping like eggs and trying to match.
It was a virtual console game back in the day. I just don't know if it actually is released for the Switch yet.
I think it was just an NES game.
Huh.
Dang.
I don't think I'm getting out of level 4, guys.
I think once you hit that 50th line, you'll be moving on up. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, like those tricky guys.
Yep.
Well, that's it for me, boys.
Now you're doing alright. It's just a little fast. It's still good. It's still good.
I'm too afraid to go any faster.
No, don't use it for that.
Yeah, that stuff would be lovely to just save it.
Oh, they're just throwing you bricks. More bricks. Hans bricks.
I guess 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Yeah.
It's a C.
It's 3/4, you know? That's enough to get you
Exactly.
a can of soda back in, like, 1998.
Nice can of slice.
Oh, Sin Kiss.
Or Fanta.
Those still exist.
Apparently, they do. Ugh.
Oof.
No
Oh,
Coke.
oh, Biff.
Biff is right.
Oh.
The Surge.
You know, I never really got into Surge back in the day. Like, it's an alright drink. I just never went for it.
I bought a can at Core Gaming when it returned years ago.
Oh, yeah, he had him on display there. Oh. This color scheme reminds me of NES Metroid, for some reason. The mixture of red and gray.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oof. Oof. Oh, Biff.
Yeah, Biff is right. See ya.
Now, how the hell are those blocks still right there?
Uh-oh.
still got this though. He's still going. Oh. Sorry, Mike. You got a nice little shelter there.
Yeah. It's part of my plan. That wasn't part of my plan.
Oh boy.
Come on, you can do it.
Nope, I can't.
Don't let the music intimidate you.
Damn it all to hell! Level 6.
Alright, I guess I'm up. But you did good.
Slow and steady. Win worries.
A, B, B, C. I think it was probably December at some point. They have a show called The Toys That Made Us, and there's a whole video game series. A few episodes of it that came, and they were talking about Tetris and how it got out of the Soviet Union. And there was a guy who was doing code for some kind of mafia or something out there, and he had to smuggle it out, and by some kind of technicality, the way that the country worked, they owned the software, but he got it out of there and published it in a different country, even though he was still stuck in the Soviet Union. It was
Really?
interesting to hear, yeah. It's probably on demand. It has the guy that used to host
Yeah.
the he used to do all the eating challenges, Man vs. Food. It's a pretty cool show from probably 10, 12 years ago.
You know, it's interesting. People forget about the Soviet Union and all that, but how this game came from the Soviet Union. And it's a popular game.
Yeah.
Yeah, some royalties to be made.
I wonder, well, I know there's I know Tetris is owned by a company, but I don't think the original guy even has anything to do with it anymore.
And that part of that was the split with Tenjin versus the non-Tenjin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
viewers, for the record, this is the Nintendo version. The Tenjin version is considered better, but it's not as, played as this version.
Not on Sega, it isn't.
Well, you do know that, you're talking about the one that's on Genesis Mini, right? Yeah, you know that just, came out, right?
Yeah.
That was new. I'm going for it.
I mean, sure, the Nintendo one doesn't have strange backgrounds like it's a karaoke.
nice move. You saw the next piece.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's always fun to try to shoot for 2 Tetrises in a row. There you go. You got it.
Oof.
I don't know if it's possible or not to get 4 in a row, but you'd also have to get the 4.
Yeah, you'd have...
Pieces, I've definitely got 3 consecutive. I don't know that I've ever gotten 4. Well, definitely not from the top, but maybe holding pieces and keeping it low enough, maybe I have. But I've definitely gotten probably a couple of 100 lines doing nothing but Tetrises consecutively.
Bam.
I used to like the one that was on 360, and I think it was only a download.
Yeah. I vaguely remember
Down
that.
there, it's some pretty good music. You could hold the piece. You could drop all the way with up.
That was during the early days of Xbox Live Arcade, right? When it was just coming out. And it was one of the first ones, I think. I could be wrong on this. If anyone in the comment section wants to, school me on that. Fuck it. Gotta fix that shit. Stop giving me garbage.
The good news is I'm pretty sure I already had a mic. It definitely looks like you're getting some extra points for starting on a higher level.
Fuck it.
There you go.
There we go. Back to basics. I want to go for big money.
I'll buy that for $1.
Ah!
I thought that show was real. It seems so real.
Well, it's like the movie in Home Alone.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was real too. And what, we found that out when we were in our 30s?
Yeah. Shit wasn't real.
We're almost 40 now.
Yeah.
We were almost 40 when we found that out. Probably like a year or two ago.
Screw it. Back to the bedrock.
Alright, Bill, you only got a few lines till the next level.
That's when it heats up.
Heats up like a hot summer sidewalk. Anything? Figure you would have gotten that American Dad reference.
For some reason, all I could think of was Steve Brule and Cherry Red.
Cherry Red. A hot rod.
I don't know what it is. I don't find American Dad funny at all.
Yeah, it definitely has its moments.
I mean, when Patrick Stewart's on it, it's pretty funny, but...
Let's see here.
Damn, I'm seeing double.
Is that you there, Brown?
There's these two twins that
I like
are at work.
butterscotch.
And
Oh, do you always say that?
no,
Like,
I don't get it. Plus, now one of them works on first shift, the other one works on second shift. It's the whole thing. We're just going for that 4.
you got no choice. Fuck it.
Watch, now you're gonna get nothing but straight pieces.
Finally.
There it is. Boom shakalaka.
There it is. Trim it off. Little bit of trim. Jesus.
There you go, the 69.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. Ruh-roh. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, screw it.
Ooh.
That hurts.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You're approaching high score.
Damn it. Ah. Give me something useful, damn it!
Jeez. It is like
God, anyway.
trash.
Ah.
It's like garbage.
Yeah. When you get hosed, you get hosed.
Yep.
Let me get one more run. We're going 100K or bust. Hey!
Oh, I got a little teddy rocket! Yay! Go in space!
I don't even think I got that.
No, Mike, you stayed on the ground, unfortunately.
That's where I like to be.
Yeah.
Nice and level.
Like
safe.
Gary Sinise in Apollo 13.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get to go to space.
ABC. And I'm going to kick it up to level 5. We're going
Here we go.
to rock it.
Play so businesslike. Everything has a purpose. No wasted motion.
I try. I'm a little disappointed in my first run. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not going to mess around, so I'm not going to grab that first Tetris. We're going to build this stack up and go from there.
Build it up.
This one I'm going to take.
Just get on the board, yeah.
That's it. Get her done.
Nice little 4-piece. you guys like to live dangerously. Me? Nice.
Yeah. You just one line.
You know.
Hey, you know,
I'm sure we lost the viewers by the time I got done.
Come on now.
So I have 2 Tetris. It's already 15,000. Let's go there.
Let's see.
So that's 3 consecutive with nothing else. I've never really taken the time to assess points, but might be worth it. Now I'm in trouble.
Well, they hosed you with all those frickin'
Hey, yeah, that's the
Warlock.
thing. I was kicking its ass, and now they said that's
Yeah,
not for
like,
you.
yeah.
No, watch, sister.
And we'll rock. We're
We're
right
back.
into an
Oh, bam.
Here we go, 30K. Do something a little different here.
Oh my gosh.
Free it up right away.
Oh, wow.
It seemed crazy, I know.
God,
But
see,
that's
that's
the
what
way-
we were talking about
right
to you,
here,
audience.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's just the way that I kind of
We've been
see
saying
it
our boy Eric knows Tetris,
Yeah.
and you're seeing it right now here on Friday Night Game Night.
We'll be on Sports Center tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Tetris prodigy coming out of the woodwork.
Prodigy. I have been playing for close to 35 years.
Huh?
Yeah.
The
When
Game
we
Boy
had that
one.
Mac in the mid-80s.
Oh, the Mac version of Tetris. Wow.
This can't be a whole lot. What is this, late 80s?
Tengen came out before this one. I think the copyright's at 89.
I don't know. I didn't catch it, but
I think I saw it tonight.
I remember exactly where I was in my parents' house when I played this for the first time.
Wow. It's like you're going back.
Nah, this piece is trash. Alright, well, let's clear that hole. Don't forget to clean out your holes.
Next time we'll do a Game Boy version of this.
Alright, I can't mess around with this thing. Game Boy. Ooh. I do enjoy this
Nice
version
one.
a little bit more, but it's probably just the fact that I can see better.
Yeah. Game Boy's just the one that a lot of people, I think, started
Yeah.
It came with it.
Yeah.
You know, as great as like Link's Awakening, Mario Land, and all those games were for the Game Boy, the younger viewers watching this right now have to remember there was no backlight.
Uh-oh.
All right, the screen was fucking tiny,
Yep.
and the games themselves, I mean, they just didn't have the same weight as console games. And I'm not even just talking about the Switch. To play a 3DS game, radically different. Those are games, you know what I mean?
But the Zeldas and the Marios were great games.
They were great games, and I enjoy them to this day, yeah. But
Christ,
they were the
Link's
exceptions, not the rule, you know?
Christ, Link Awakening has like freaking 2 remakes.
Mm-hmm.
I have mine. Got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Haven't started yet. Got work to do.
I am so backed up on like there's some like brand new great video games in my home that I know I will never touch. I just won't. I just don't got the time for them.
I got here today. I can't believe that I had a mic on Sonic Frontiers.
Oh really?
That blows my mind.
Well, to be fair, I stopped playing in November so I could pick up Miles Morales on the PS4.
Which you can watch, by the way, on one of our episodes.
Then Gotham Knights came out, and so...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, get a little
Right now, I'm working through the remake of Dead Space.
Oh, that just came out, right?
Yep.
Oh, I can't do that. Gotta go over here. Oh, boy, I'm in trouble. Can't do that either. It's gonna be tough to come back from
Ooh, I got a
this.
phone call. I was the American Breast Cancer Coalition.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Give all your money.
I probably should have turned my volume off, but
Say.
nobody calls me. Not like we're very professional here on Friday night.
No, right. Well, you know, this ain't exactly, you know, friggin' G Play or X Play or any of that shit. What we want to give you, the viewer, is raw, unfiltered video gaming.
We're like We're like Monday Night Raw. We don't film live.
No,
in
no.
the early days.
No,
I failed my 100K.
That's alright.
but you got a good rocket. And I think we can call it in on that
Yeah.
one, yeah. Tetris, I mean, what can be said about Tetris? Blocks fall, line them up, clear it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Still going.
Still going strong. You know, they're still coming out with Tetrises, you know, almost 40 years now on,
Yeah.
you know, and it's still just as strong now then as it was now.
But I like columns better. That's just me. Not saying it's better. It's just my personal favorite. I also do like Tetris.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite version is the Game Boy, just because that's the one I started out with. And again, I'm not saying it's better. It's just my personal.
This
favorite.
is my favorite version, but I gotta say I'm digging Tetris Effect. I'm hoping, actually, once I get the streaming going, I hope to get that being able to stream. So keep an ear out for that. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to turn on your notifications so that you can know when a new, something spicy, good Friday night game night goodness is coming down. And make sure to leave a comment section on the comments on below for this guy right over here. You know,
if we get 10 likes, he'll come back for more.
Right. Yep. And I just want to say thank you, Eric, for coming along, showing us the ways of Tetris. We've been talking about it for so long. It's nice to see it finally.
Yep.
And I'm sure the Friday Night Game Night family appreciates that too.
I'll show you how it's done with DuckTales next time.
Yeah. Till then, I'm Woody.
I'm Mike.
Eric.
See you later.
See ya.